In this video, I'm going to show you meme coins that have a huge 10x, 20x, and even 100x potential for when the next meme coin wave hits, which by the way, by the looks of it, might actually be a lot closer than we think. And that's mainly because of the new Ethereum ETF that looks like it's going to be approved pretty soon. And I've even heard some rumors that Solana also might apply for an ETF sometime soon, although I would say that Ethereum would need to be approved first for this to even happen. Now, all of this just means that another meme coin wave could be right around the corner, at least short to midterm. So I've come up with a small checklist that any one of you should be looking at while researching a meme coin you want to invest in. And also, each of the points in my checklist will be covered in full detail for each of the meme coins that I'm going to be reviewing in this video, so that you guys can better understand what it is exactly that we're looking out for here. Alright, so let's just jump right into the first meme coin. I'm just going to explain each of the points in the checklist using basically these meme coins as the examples, right? So the first coin we're going to be looking at is FIW, which stands for F Illuminati Worldwide 777, right? This coin exploded recently when rumors broke out that it was deployed by the same person who deployed WIF, aka Dog with Hat, right? Which is currently sitting at $3 billion market cap. FIW, on the other hand, is sitting at $1.65 million currently. So there's definitely some sort of a gap to be filled here. So we're going to just check each of these points in our checklist in full detail. And as you can see, the first one is the key momentum driving factors. So we're just going to talk about that real quick. I'm also going to talk about the relation between this coin and WIF. I've done my research here. I'm going to explain that shortly, but first let's talk about the meme itself. What is going on here? First of all, the ticker right here, it's literally the complete opposite of WIF, right? It's just the same letters backwards. So it's sort of a anti-WIF sort of thing, right? And if the vibes with Dog with Hat are all sunshine and rainbows, then basically the vibe for FIW is more ominous and I would say even more mysterious looking, right? Like if we look at their website right here, you can see what's up, right? This is something that is kind of interesting. It's kind of weird. It's like WIF but backwards, and it's like the complete opposite. This is about Illuminati. It's like the complete polar opposite of what WIF is, right? As I already said, WIF is just this funny looking dog, and then there's FIW, which is this gangster type of dog, which is all about Illuminati and some weird conspiracy theories, right? I'm going to show you their socials a bit later down the line when we're going to be checking out the bare minimum things that every coin should be satisfying. But that's the basic gist of it right here. It is basically the anti-WIF, right? Their logo even has the same dog, but it's like it has some sort of a hoodie on instead of a hat, right? But what about the rumor that FIW was deployed by the same person who deployed WIF? Is it all true or not? Well, on Twitter, there is a great thread by 0x Winged who basically explains all of the correlations between the two. The fact of the matter is that they are related, right? These two coins, they are related on chain. But personally, I wasn't going to take the word of these Twitter influencers, right? I decided to take the matter into my own hands and do a bit of digging and really get to the bottom of this and understand if this is actually the case right here. So I did some digging and I actually found who the deployer is on Twitter. So the deployer of WIF and FIW is this man right here, Solana Bateman right here. He has deployed WIF and FIW. How do I know this? Because I PM'd him personally. I DM'd him. Now I found out that he's the deployer from various different rumors, and I asked people around and they all said that this is the guy, right? And I messaged him and I straight up asked him, is he the developer of WIF and FIW? And he said yes. Now, once again, I wasn't going to just take his word for it. I asked him to prove it, right? And how can possibly he prove that he owns the deployer wallet of WIF and of FIW? Because he does claim that he is the creator of FIW, but is he also the creator of WIF, right? That's the thing that matters here. So right now I'm just going to show you the official deployer wallet address of WIF. You can see this for yourself if you go to SolScan and you open up Dog with Hat and you click on Update Authority. It's going to show you the deployer, the person who actually deployed this contract, right? If you click on it, this is the actual wallet address of the deployer. It starts with WIF 4CR and ends with FGAD. This is the official guy right here that we're looking at. Now, we need to know, does this belong to Solana Bateman? So I asked him, can you send me a few cents worth of Solana from the official WIF deployer's wallet to my wallet to prove that you own this deployer's wallet? Lo and behold, he did right here. You can see, I'm just going to open up the transaction history right here, right? And received 0.0069 SOL a few days ago, right? If I copy the wallet address that sent me this amount of money right here, and I paste it here in SolScan, this is the exact same wallet address as the deployer, which is a confirmation that he is the actual deployer of both of these tokens. Solana Bateman actually made a post explaining how he deployed the biggest meme coin in Solana, right? Dog with hat. Now, you can see here he basically explains his story and how he launched it and how he truly believes that many of these meme coins that he's launched have a chance to hit $1 billion market cap. I suggest you guys check this out. You can read through this. This is a pretty good explanation of what was going on. So that is the key momentum driving factor here. This whole correlation right here, that is what's going to drive this thing higher. Now, what about the top holders? Now, we're going to check that out right now, and I'm going to show you a great tool that you can use to check out big clusters and top holders, because for any of you that have used bubble maps, you might see that usually bubble maps doesn't really offer analysis on all of the tokens because you need to pay for their premium, and only if someone who has premium has used it on a token, only then it becomes available to everyone else. So it's something like that, right? There is a great tool on Telegram, which is called the Perb View Bot. I'm going to leave the official link in my video description and you can check it out. Basically what it does is it can conduct a security analysis about a token, including top holders, whales, bubble maps. It's everything we need right here. So how you start, you just type /s and then you paste the contract address. I've already done it right here. You can see it says top 10 holders have 25% of the supply. Liquidity burnt, no mint, no blacklist, all good, right? All-time high was $10 million market cap, current market cap 1.63. If we want to see the bubble maps and the clusters, we're going to press on the bubbles right here and it's going to generate it within a minute or two. So this is the current cluster for FIW. Now, a lot of people would see this currently, the 16% cluster, and they would think to themselves, damn, wait, hold on. That's a bit sketchy, right? Why is there a cluster with such a big percentage? The thing about this, all of us have to understand, is that this cluster right here, this is the actual developer cluster. So it's only about 5%, right? The developer has already sold off most of his position in this token, the deployer, right? The people that are pushing this token currently are various different Twitter influencers, and I believe this cluster right here, this belongs to them, and I have good merit to believe so. I have done my on-chain analysis, and I can tell you that some of these wallets are related with some people, such as Mr. Frog and some others, right? So it only means that, yes, they are holding 16%, but they are pretty much driving this token forward, right? It's basically the same thing as a developer would do. A developer of a token would have also 16-20%. So 16% right here, I wouldn't say that's a big concern. These guys are basically pushing the token forward, right? This 15% or 16% is only a big concern if it's a random sniper who has it. You know, if it's some sort of a big influencer with their public wallet that is holding this, they're not going to cheat this or dump this on everyone's head the moment they see like a 2x, you know, they're going to hold it, they're going to slowly sell it. Instead, they're not going to nuke the chart. No one wants to do that. These influencers that are pushing this token, they want to see it higher. They want to see it at 50 million. They want to see it at 100 million, you know. Cheating the token early and dumping the chart to zero is definitely something that is not in their interests, right? I just want to be honest. This is what I think. I know a lot of people will see this and they will think, all right, this is a red flag. I do not want to invest in this. I just want to be upfront with you guys. I want to show you what's going on here. And I want to just tell you honestly, right? This crypto game, there's always going to be something like this in any token that you find because the developers, they always seek to make money off of these tokens. And you can still profit off of them, even if there is a holding of some sorts that the developers have, right? That's the key takeaway here that you got to realize. This isn't going to be one of those tokens that you're going to be holding for a year or something crazy like that. This is a meme coin, right? That we're trading for a narrative or for the next wave, right? That's what we're doing here. We're betting on it to go up so that we can sell it when the wave ends, right? That's the key thing you got to realize here. That's pretty much it for the top holders. Now, the dev holdings and related wallets, I've also already checked it out and I can pretty much spoil it for you guys. This cluster right here is as far as it gets, except for one other wallet, which puts the developer holdings at maybe 6% or 7%. Those were my findings in this case exactly, right? What about the Twitter influencers that are backing this coin? So a few of the influencers who are currently actively pushing this coin forward. One of them is Mr. Frog right here. Very popular guy, 53,000 Twitter followers. If we go to his media, you can see he is posting about this every day or every 2 days or so. But this isn't the only guy. There is also 0x Winged, who also has been pushing it. So we got already 2 people. I believe there's a lot more people. Right here, this was reposted recently by 0x Winged. This is Cook, another Twitter influencer who posted something like this. Now, what about the EV, aka the expected value? That's something I want to cover in this video as well. EV, what do I exactly mean by expected value? Well, that is basically using your logic to determine what is the realistic target for this coin, how high can it go, what type of return can it do, you know, has it already done a huge run up, does it have any more gas left? For example, if we look at WIF, it's a $3 billion market cap. Of course it could hit 10 billion or 20 billion, right? Of course it can, but this would be a longer type of move. It would be something that would take a long time to play out. It would probably take you to wait until the very end of the bull run when this would hit, right? Because that's when the craziest returns happen. If it hits 30 billion, which it could, that would be a 10x. So you're not looking at anything more than 10x pretty much on WIF. 10x is the most you can expect. You can also expect that it could go down and never come back to 3 billion or 4 billion because there might be a new meme coin that hits. So it's pretty much a like 10x at best in this case, right? And 99% down in the worst case, or like 50% down, depends on when you sell it, right? What about FIW? What's the expected value here? Well, I would say it's a lot higher. The narrative is here, right? It's a meme that has some sort of an idea behind it, and it's only at $1.5 million market cap currently. What does that mean? Well, if WIF is at $3 billion, I mean, perhaps we could hit 1/10 or even 1/100th of WIF's market cap valuation on FIW. 1/100th, that would be $30 million, and that is already a 17x. I think that for something like this, if the narrative plays out, a 10x is the very minimum that we can expect here, right? These coins, they move in huge waves to the upside. So a 10x, that's probably going to happen quicker, and it's probably going to happen faster than a 10x on WIF. And the likelihood of a 10x on FIW might be also higher just because it's the anti-WIF. What is going to happen if WIF starts dumping, right? And a lot of people start talking about WIF going down. This also might be a play in that scenario because people would be like, oh my god, WIF is dumping, you know, this thing is going to zero. And then these influencers come in and they say, yes, it's because FIW is here to take over, you know, or something like this. I'm just speculating here, obviously, but the point here is that the EV right here is a lot higher. So what's next for this coin? What are the bare minimum things that we have to investigate here? We have to look at it as a sort of a checklist, you know. Has to have, number one, an active community, right? To see if they have an active community, we have to go to their Telegram and see, you know, how is it doing? So they're currently sending new messages here. They're talking about it. They're sending stickers, they're chatting, they have a buy bot, everything works, the chat is unlocked, they have a bunch of members here. So I would say they tick the box, you know, you don't have to have people spamming every 2 seconds or every second in your chat 24/7. It's not going to happen with any coin. There is some community here, you know, people are actively chatting here, right? And that's the most important thing. Do they post regularly on X? They do. They reposted something today. They posted something yesterday. They reposted something a day before again and another post. So they're pretty much posting every day. By the way, I believe that this coin is also a community takeover, just like it was for WIF. So there is a lot of similarities with these two. It's just that these two are the polar opposites. That's the meme here, right? So Twitter, active. They have followers, they have likes, they have retweets, reposts, a lot of comments, right? Are the comments about FIW? Let's see that real quick as well. Yes, it looks like all of the comments are pretty much about FIW. Ticks that box, we can move on to the next one. Does the website look good and does it have some effort put into it? If we open up the website, you can see they have their official links. They have a little UFO that's floating around. I would say it's not like an extremely high effort website, but it is a lot better. It's more interesting than most websites on random meme coins that you would see. Nothing crazy, but there is some effort here. So Still, I would say this checks the box right here. What about the memes and the stickers? Are they good and do they have some effort put into them? Memes we can find on Twitter and on their Telegram. So let's see their Twitter. What are they posting here? If you look at the media, they do have interesting looking memes. They're custom made each time. You wouldn't get it. This is a reference to the Joker. There's some Illuminati symbolisms right here. Yeah, memes are looking interesting and unique. Real quick, let's also check out their stickers. You can see them here. They have also some very interesting looking stickers. They don't look low effort, which is a good sign as well. I'm just spam posting them here to show you guys what they look like. I mean, obviously it's nothing crazy, but they look aesthetic. You know, they look good. We like that. We like to see that. 777, that's what FIW is about, right? Yeah, this is good. I like their stickers. One last thing in my checklist. Do they have a decent or a high volume? To see the volume, you just have to go to Dex Screener, open up their token, and see the section which says volume. They have almost 400k in volume, which is decent. It's nothing crazy. I would love to see a million plus, but it is enough. It's not like sub 50k or sub 100k. This is good. So that's my theory about FIW. That's my research findings, and that's pretty much it for this coin right here. The next coin on my list is Chonky. Now, I've talked about Chonky a lot in my channel. I mention it basically every time that I'm talking about best meme coins, right? I always talk about Chonky because I really think this is something that is like completely unique. Like there is no second Chonky. This isn't a derivative of another meme coin. This is type of token that can really go and hit $1 billion in my opinion. So, what is Chonky? Starting off with the key momentum driving factors of the token. The meme here is basically a fat cat. And they have their whole image built around it, you know? A fat, Garfield-ish looking cat that sort of portrays the left curve mindset with catchy phrases like fat always floats, indicating that the token is primed for a pump, and a lot more. I mean, honestly, you guys can check out their Twitter. You're going to see what I'm talking about here. They have their own unique style of posting and their own sort of unique type of branding for the token. And also, they have plushie toys. Isn't that crazy? How does a meme coin have plushie toys? That's insane. And they also look good, those plushie toys. They aren't mid, you know, they're very high tier. Another key volume and momentum driving factor that I think these guys are gonna nail pretty soon is the cat narrative. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen, but like cat coins have been recently moving very strongly in like very big waves. Cat coins specifically, and the thing about cat coins is that the biggest cat coin on Solana is currently sitting at only $300 million market cap. Coin I'm talking about is PopCat. This thing is sitting at, okay, almost $400 million market cap. But still, it's not even near $1 billion, and it didn't even touch $1 billion. So the question is, which meme coin will hit $1 billion first? Is it going to be PopCat or is it going to be Chonky? Well, to be honest, PopCat is a lot closer to $1 billion than Chonky is. I would even say that this might also be a good bet. You know, 1 billion, that's already a 2x for PopCat. But I'm not looking at big caps. I've said it in many videos. I'm not looking at big caps. I'm looking at small caps, small to mid caps in meme coins, especially small caps like FIW and Chonky. I think those can, if we hit the right ones, we can really make big gains on those. Even if Chonky doesn't hit $1 billion first, that's still fine. I would say that once any cat meme coin hits $1 billion market cap, there's going to be others that are going to follow. The meta is going to really start popping off. So we really need just one cat meme coin to pop off, and we're going to see all of them start pumping again. That is my view on the cat coin meta currently. Now, what about the top holders on Chonky? Let me show you what's going on there. So let's open up Perb View Bot and see what this bot says about Chonky. Well, Chonky looks a lot more interesting. They don't even have any big clusters. So all of these clusters, they're just top wallets. So we can just go ahead and check SolScan for Chonky, and it's going to display all of the information there. We can just quickly check out those top wallets, see where the money came from. And I can already spoil it for you guys, right? If we go to the top holders, I've already checked a lot of the top holders. They do not look like they're bundled with any other top holders, you know. They usually look like they've just sent the money to a new wallet. Maybe they bought it before and just looks like regular buyers, which is exactly what we need right? This is exactly what we're looking for. This might be even better type of holder distribution than FIW, right? The clusters look completely fine right here. There are some clusters, right? For example, this cluster 6 owns 1.5% of the supply, but I believe this bot will not display any more clusters because there are probably a lot more clusters. It's just that it doesn't have the capabilities of showing more of them. These are just the biggest ones, right? Those look fine. Nothing crazy here. What about the dev holdings and the developer related wallets? Well, that's where it gets a bit interesting. We open up the update authority on Chunky. We can easily sort what's going on here by typing Chunky in the search bar. It's going to display all of the different transactions that the developer has done with this token. So they minted it 6 months ago right here, and before adding liquidity, they sent out a bunch of tokens to different wallets. And I can tell you right away, there's probably hundreds of transactions that went through here. There's a lot of different wallets that received those tokens and a lot of different wallets that have already sold off big portions of these tokens, right? I would say there's no point in even going around and trying to trace this to the origin and seeing where they went, just because we know for a fact that it's still 20% of the supply. It's not more. It is 20% of the supply as stated in their website. I mean, you can compare the total amount on SolScan. It's just been sent around to various different wallets in like tons of different transactions. So what's the point of really checking this? You know, they do probably still own some sort of a supply amount. It's just probably spread out through different wallets, but it's not going to be more than 20%, you know? Not, at least none of the tools are indicating anything of the sort. And we haven't seen any weird dumps going on with this token. It's been pretty organically growing. The chart looks healthy, you know. It went up, it hit an all-time high, retraced, hit a lower high, then it pretty much went down slowly, right? Bottomed out, started going up, did a wave 1, peaked, went back down, retraced, wave 2, hit a new all-time high. And right now it's just taking its time, consolidating, chopping around, and we're just waiting on it to go and start doing the next wave to the upside, right? Chart looks definitely healthy. That's the key thing here. They only have 20% of the supply. It's just been sent around. That's what I'm thinking here. I'm not going to go investigate the dev holdings if I can see already that, all right, it's only 20%. It's just that it's sent out through different wallets. I don't need any more sort of confirmation personally, at least, right? What about the Twitter influencers that are backing this coin? Well, I couldn't find tons of different influencers. I mean, there are a lot of different influencers that are constantly sort of posting about it, right? But the main big one that I constantly see talking about Chunky is this one, Chatty Cathy. I believe this person right here is actually also a part of the team. So we at least know who is working on the token right here, and they are constantly posting about Chunky, right? What about the expected value for this coin? For those of you who have watched my previous videos, you're gonna know that I'm gonna say that this coin is gonna hit $1 billion. And I'm very convinced of this one because this is really something completely unique and something that has it's just a harmless meme, you know? It's nothing crazy. It's just a fat cat and it looks good and they have plushies, right? And the devs aren't cheaters, you know, we know who the devs are. There aren't any weird stuff going on with any cabal movements or anything like that. 1 billion, why not? Why can't we hit 1 billion? I think we can easily hit 1 billion. And how much of a EV is that? That is a 75x. What's a more short-term or mid-term target? Well, I think that definitely once we stop consolidating here, once we stop chopping, it's going to probably take maybe June, right? Or maybe it's going to start moving up right now. Maybe this is the bottom already. I don't know. But whenever it starts moving back up, I think it's going to easily surpass the $50 million market cap. And I think we're going to double it and we're going to go to 100 million. What about the deployer wallet? What is the deployer doing? Are they making any new coins? What's happening there? As I already showed before, you just go to the token, right? You click on update authority and that's the deployer wallet. And you can see here, they aren't doing anything else except Chunky. So that's a good sign, right? They're still active. We know they haven't moved on to a different coin, but we also don't see any previous launches. Pretty much a clean wallet in my eyes, right? I'm not going to go through, I don't have so much time to be going through all of these different Solana transfers, which you can do as well. If you have the time on your hands, you can really dig deep and analyze each and every one of these transactions. But if the team looks good, if the token looks good, I tend to put my trust in these people, right? So what about these bare minimum things that we should check? Let's just check out their Telegram. Do they have an active community? They also have more than 2,000 members, right? They are chatting actively. Stickers, everything, yes. They have memes, ticks already that box. Here you can see they have their stickers, which are actually very unique. These are the types of stickers that you're not going to see on any other project. This isn't just a logo that's placed on different photos. This is fully custom designed sort of stickers. So this is very bullish. I'm telling you guys, I've been bullish on this token ever since I saw it at 150k market cap, because I saw these stickers and I thought to myself, which other coin at 150k market cap has these types of stickers? That's insane, you know? The coin is still at only $13 million market cap. At this type of valuation, you're still seeing a lot of tokens that really don't have anything that unique. So I think I still see all of these stickers as something very bullish. They also have regular Twitter posts, just like these guys have even more regular Twitter posts, right? They're posting, I believe, like every few hours or something like that. I mean, we can check out their Twitter right here. We could just open up Chonky. Last post is some sort of a cube collaboration with Chonky, which was posted 14 minutes ago. They're reposting stuff from 12 hours ago, hour ago. They do a lot of reposts, but they do also a lot of posts. Last post is 1 hour ago. So yeah, they're posting pretty often. That ticks my box as well, right? And memes are also amazing on Chonky. Stickers, amazing. A lot of effort. Do they have high volume? They sure do. They have $285,000 volume. Good enough for me. As I already said, I would love to see $1 million plus volume, but this is fine. As long as it's above 100k, above, well, 50k would already be like pretty low, but like above 100k, 200k, that's okay, you know, that's fine. So yeah, that pretty much concludes Chonky and also FIW. I basically have analyzed all of these aspects of both of these coins, but I also want to show you how do you purchase these, you know. For any of you who might be new to Solana trading, you probably know that people usually trade coins on Raydium, right? Because Raydium is just, I mean, this is the place where those liquidity pools are deployed, right? This is the place where you're going to connect your wallet and you're going to trade. As I can see, Raydium has made an update, which looks pretty good. Looks like it's not as laggy as it used to be. That's a good sign. I like that they have updated their website. This is very good, actually. But still, I do not suggest you guys using this because these guys are using standard priority fees. These guys do not allow a large slippage, I believe. I mean, let's try setting it to like 55%. Maximum they allow is 50%. All right, they do not even allow 80%. That's my point here. Sometimes you gotta set your slippage to like 60, 70% if you're hopping on an extremely volatile coin, right? So the best alternative is a Telegram bot in my eyes. A great alternative to Raydium is using a Telegram bot. Now, I was using TrojanBot a lot, but I've recently started to use Pepe Boost a lot because it is a lot faster than Trojan, currently at least. I hope TrojanBot can improve their speeds because their bot is amazing, right? But Pepe Boost recently has been just like extremely quick, extremely fast, never has any delays. So this is what I'm looking for here. So how you use these types of bots, I'm going to leave the official link in my description to Pepe Boost. All you're going to do is you're going to download Telegram, you're going to sign up, you're going to click the link, and it's going to take you to Pepe Boost. Once you click the link, you're going to be taken to the Pepe Boost bot. You're going to press start, and it's going to be in Chinese or Japanese or something. You're just going to click English, right? You don't want any of this sort of Japanese mumbo jumbo. We're English people here, right? We're speaking in English. So you're just going to click English and you're going to be good to go. You're going to start. But as you can see here, there is no wallet address specified. For this case, we're just going to generate a wallet. Boom, here's the private key. This is the wallet address. You can just press start and you can start working with it. Now, there's some settings you need to set. These are the standard priority fees. I would say these are good enough. But if your transactions are moving slow, you can change these to a bit higher so that your transactions move a lot faster, right? For example, set it to 0.009, right? 0.009 for the buy transaction. And sell transaction right here, you can set it to 0.009 as well. Do not set these to something crazy unless you know what you're doing here because it's going to eat up your profits, especially if you trade with low amounts, right? This thing also works for sniping. You can snipe coins before they're launched. If you want to know more about sniping, watch my previous video, right? Also, if this thing starts lagging, you can just switch a bot. Press on the switch bot button right here. This is going to display all the other bots that they have. Yellow means normal. Green means it's not even used, so it's idle. So you can just use the green or yellow. Full is only bot 0. I'm on bot 11 America. It works fine. You can see how quickly I just press something, it happens, right? If you click on asset right here, it's going to fetch your holdings. You can buy, sell, right? For example, if I want to buy Chonky on this bot, I'm not going to be typing out Chonky, right? I'm not going to be typing out their ticker. I'm going to be going to Dex Screener right here. I'm going to click on this button right here. It's going to copy the contract address, right? Next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to paste it right here, and it's going to display all of these options. What can we do here, right? You can refresh. You can set a turbo mode. We don't need anti-mu. Personally, I don't use anti-mu. Anti-mu means that you're going to prevent your transactions from being sandwiched. Sometimes you buy or sell and your transaction can get sandwiched by bots, right? By these sort of mu bots. And you can lose a lot of your money doing this. It's very, very rare. So personally, I never select this unless I'm doing some sort of very important transactions. I usually use turbo mode. And here you can set the desired amount of SOL that you want to buy. For example, if you want to buy another amount that is not listed here, you can just press on buy X SOL. It's going to prompt you to enter the amount. You can just enter, for example, 0.33, and it's just going to buy it. I don't have SOL balance on this bot right here, but that's how you do it, right? If you want to sell it, you simply click the menu, click on asset. It's going to fetch your holdings and you're going to have a sell option right there. You're going to select the token you want to sell and you're going to be able to sell it. This is pretty simple, and I think that for meme coin trading, you need to keep it really simple because these coins, you need to be looking at a lot of things while you're trading them. At least the trading aspect, it's got to stay simple. Buy, sell quickly. That's the most important thing that you need here. So that's going to be it for the video. If you made it this far, you rock. If you have any suggestions about any sort of future videos, or if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. Also, for those of you who are still watching, I have a small request. So there's this thing called Arkham Intelligence de-anonymizing the blockchain, right? Where basically you are able to do different transaction tracing requests, right? Let me show you right here real quick. You can click on the visualizer, right? And you can visualize a lot of different sort of wallets and do investigations, right? But the issue is it doesn't work on Solana. It works only on Ethereum and I believe Binance Smart Chain. Do you guys know any alternatives like this? Something where you can trace different wallets, right? And do it in a sort of concise manner as it is possible here. You can click on Tracer. It's going to allow you to trace different wallets. And it looks really cool. I can show you, for example, let's add a random Ethereum wallet, completely random address. You can just add it, for example, here, right? It's going to add it and it's going to link it with another address that it's like that it's linked. Basically, this is a tool where you can investigate on-chain activity. If you guys have anything similar to this or Solana, let me know in the comments. If you made it this far, once again, thank you for watching. You rock, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.